Hey now, what's up everybody? Thursday coming at you. You know what Thursday means. Some say the best day. Full day here for the studio. We got lore stream, pre-stream, detractor beam as well at night. Breaking news here, thanks to who shared that, John Doe. That's definitely your real name too. Right now, as we speak, that guy is on duty stream right now. So I just want to just drop in real quick.
Me about you, like I know. I was like, oh, I don't.
40.
I was like, oh,
bro.
I don't know who this guy is.
I was getting 9 hours of sleep, and you got 40 DMs. That's not fair. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't know who this guy is.
Anyone know what's happened since then? Because Nagla just donated 60 pounds to duty. Are they talking about what's going on? Like, has anyone known? I don't want to listen to the whole thing, but has anything of consequence come from this? I don't know. Let me know. I'm sure it'll be shared on Twitter and stuff, if nothing else. But is the plan for Nagla to do content in some way with DSP, if you know what I'm saying? Sort of a Beetlejuice situation? Sort of a Kino Casino Part 2 style situation? Anyways, what's up everybody? We are here for a lore stream here, and this one is interesting in that it's not very focused, but I think it is very interesting. Before we get to that, let's get to our embarrassing story of the day. Not really embarrassing, but kind of silly story of the day from ALT here. So last night, obviously, in my marital bed, sleeping with Chew, and I woke up, and Chew's saying, ow, ow, ow. So I am like, holy shit, what's going on? I snap up, what's going on, Chew? What's going on, Chew? And, it takes me a second to wake up. I am kind of a deep sleeper. And what happened was I rolled over onto her, and my arm hit her nose. So it was me that caused the pain. So now all day I'm walking around the house and Chew's holding her nose like, ow, oh my God, my nose. So that was my fault. I didn't even know what I did though. But I was like, are you okay? What happened? And she's like, oh, you rolled over on me. I was like, oh, okay, well, it happens. It happens. That's what happens. If you want the best of me in bed, sometimes you have to take the worst of me in bed. And that's my motto. And Chew has come to accept that. Nah, but she's fine. And she said I could share the tale on the stream too, because I did ask. I don't want to share anything without asking. But Nick SF says, Nagla chargeback saga incoming. I don't think so. I think with 7 million subs, he can super chat lots of people for fun, right? You'd imagine. With his following, but big ups, Nick SF. Jericho TSK says, I'm usually a work from home style, but I'm in the office bored all week. Looking forward to a robust day. Big ups as always. Big ups, Jericho. Should be a very full day today. Very full. Lots of fun stuff here I got ready for us all. I promise you. I promise you. We got a lot of fun stuff ready for you. Wings of ALT. That is not true. That is not true in any way. That's disgusting. I think he wasn't treated bad enough for that. I think that kind of was swept under the rug too quickly, because that's obviously we're not talking about that. That's a very fucked up thing to do, as we all know, with anyone with a brain nose. Anyways, a lot to get to. We got to get through the last night's stuff as well, but we will do that before the pre-stream, I promise you. But let's go back in time a bit for about 2-ish hours. Let's have some fun going back in time. So I do want to bring you back to 2017 when Philip took Leanna to a hospital, and he was very happy to take her to the hospital. He wanted her to get the best of care, and he didn't complain about the trip at all. He had a great time, and he loved his stay there and was very, very happy with the service he received there. And eventually he said, well, if she's ever in trouble, be sure to take her to the hospital again and get the help she needs. Well, no, actually, that's the opposite of what happened. Philip bitched the whole time. And then he said, well, if you want to give her a pill, just give her a pill and leave her there. I'm telling you, you cannot take her to the hospital again for this shit. And many say that is the exact moment that Leanna decided to leave, because it was basically 2 weeks from that day is when Philip released his tweet longer saying they did break up, and he said she moved out 2 weeks ago. So do we know the exact date? No, but about then, right? So that after that period, sent Philip off onto a spiral, let's say, before Catherine. Now, I have done a whole stream about DSP after talking to Catherine, so we're going to try to cover the time in between those two, right? We're going to talk about Leanna's gone, but we're not really doing anything with Catherine yet, at least publicly. Now, he did do the OBS tweet, of course, but nothing has been kind of released yet. It's kind of the time frame I want to work with today. That being said, I do want to play this just because it's so funny and I make the rules here. So this is the Twitch and Chill stream. Dick Stroke and Vlogs put together a compilation of this. And remember, DSP would say later that this was very hurtful because, remember, their relationship was basically already over when this happened. So it makes all the jokes even funnier when you know that they were really getting to him with these jokes, all right? So if you haven't seen this yet, you're in for a real treat. And if you have already seen it, it doesn't matter. It's funny anyway. So let's watch this first. It's not too long.
Never fuck the cabbage. Never fuck the cabbage. That's right.
Weird advice from your grandfather.
What the fuck? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome. I am DSP. I am here live on the stream. Boy, is this going to be something different. All right, first of all, I'm going to show you why it's different. Everyone ready for the big reveal? Here we go. Get ready.
Oh.
Wow. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I am here. Wow. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. I am here. I'll probably have to suck dick, all right?
Oh, God.
The good news is I have tissues here if I need them or whatever. I never masturbated on live stream. Oh. But I never masturbated on live stream. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to cover. I'm not going to do a formal plugs segment for this stream. You guys can see plugs to my left here.
He put the plug screen on this screen. He put it here. Good job, Philip.
A formal plugs segment for this
stream. In case
stream.
you want the URLs to shit you can't read, it's on the left.
You guys can see plugs to my left here.
Like
all right?
the plugs.
You can see them like here. I'll just very quickly.
50 Shades.
Here they are. You can help me out. You know, this is the goal reward because we hit the patron funding for December. All right, so that's it. I'll start recording. This will be the end of the first part. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are
let's look at the names. Gout Boy, PP.
starting off today's Twitch and Chill interactive stream with some Jackbox Party Pack 3, 7980 audience members and growing. 7980 audience members and growing. Wow. Here we go.
The worst thing to admit during a sleepover.
Raging boner. Splitters in your dick. Good. Oh, people are saying the game volume's too low. I'll up it. Sorry, everybody. That should be better.
Now remember, they're like still living together at this point, but it's over, right? So that's what makes it even funnier.
Up first, a great line to use to insert yourself into any conversation.
I never said $1 a day on Patreon. I said $1 a month, so fuck you.
That's true.
Next on deck, the name
He did
of
say if everyone gave me $1 a month, I wouldn't have to worry about money ever again, is what he said.
a nightclub for people in their 40s.
In their 40s? The Dark Side of the Dollhouse.
Oh. He laughs at his own jokes too. It's really bad. Oh God.
That's a good one. That's great.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's great. That's a good one. It's like an ongoing roast.
Oh no, he didn't say that one. Did he name himself Cowboy? No way,
But
right?
I love it. It's hilarious.
Oh no, it wasn't his. Excuse me, it wasn't his. But he does that in the future. I know that's coming. He does that in the future, just not that one specifically. My bad. Self-felt there.
Nipples.
There you go.
Don't take any wooden nipples. Oh my God, it's too good.
Told ya.
That is the detractor. Yeah, that was mine. Yeah, I win. And grab the pussy hands.
Oh.
Grab the pussy hands.
What? What the fuck is that? I don't remember that one. That's not even a joke. What's the joke? Edward grabbed the pussy hands. That was his? Oh, is that Trump going around here? Oh, 2017. I guess that would be Trump reference. Yeah.
Grab the pussy hands.
Oh, God.
I think we'll try out another game now. There you go. Good God. Hold on.
Okay, don't worry. We got part 2 right here. Right here.
Great way to cheat on a sex education test.
What?
Get to voting.
Actually, this is actually true. The left-hand answer. That's actually true. That's a factually correct answer.
I'm not kink shame
And
people.
next,
Kiss your cousin then if you want to.
What, Philip? How does that work? Have sex with an underage panda before exam? That would actually work?
Correct answer.
I'm not kink shame
and
people.
next,
Kiss your cousin then if you want to.
This is when Panda is so checked out. I believe you're going to see it here, but she shows the fake wedding ring and like goes on Twitter like egging on detractors with her fake wedding ring or fake engagement ring at this point, I think.
All right, ladies
It's all edited though, but Panda does show up in this real video.
and gentlemen, is the end of February 27th.
Oh, it's edited. My bad. I'm getting baited by Dick Stroke and Phil Vlogs edits.
17, I've decided to do another special interactive stream here on Twitch. We're doing more Jackbox. We're starting with Jackbox. All right, let's just get started here. Now, supposedly, audience members are also supposed to be able to answer themselves, and it's going to pop up on screen.
Sweet.
We'll see how it works out.
Schmitty.
Bad idea.
What the hell? Oh my God! Racially insulting thing there.
Okay, racially insulting.
Jew killing jokes. Yes. I got gout and tits. Oh, now we got
Okay.
racial slurs. That's not right, man. It's one thing to insult me. It's another thing to say like racial slurs and shit. That's messed
Okay.
up. You know when he's black, there's gonna be trouble. That's not right. I disagree with people saying that stuff.
No, thank you for clearing that up, Philip.
You know when he's black, there's gonna be trouble. That's not right.
One more
I
time,
disagree
Philip?
with people saying that stuff.
What do you want to say?
nigga. It's time.
Ah.
All right, round
This is
one.
round 1. How the view will finally end.
Oh God.
And vote.
Okay. I don't know who Tyrone is.
You cheeky cunt. Big match around here, guys.
And next is
No TBS today, Jamal Johnson. On Saturday. That's the day off this week. Saturday, that being said, locked in.
a nutritional fact you'd find on a can of whoop-ass.
Gout is incurable. We're not. What the hell? They're the same one. I haven't had any kind of an attack of gout in over a year.
Oh, wow.
So obviously,
That'll show him, Philip.
it is curable if you just have a balanced diet, which is the problem. I didn't have any balance to my eating at all.
A weird end-of-the-date proposal. How would you like to come back to my place and blank?
And watch Phil and Chill or fuck my daughter. That was a pertinent one.
What?
I'm gonna go with the one on the right only because the one on the right is actually something that I say all the time. What the fuck?
This is an edit, by the way, just remember.
I kind of like squid dick. Nom 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 nom. I finally got a big bonus one. My asshole.
Rabbit would embarrass himself.
Okay. The one on the right doesn't make sense because I don't stream on YouTube anymore.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That ruins the whole joke, brother.
The one on the left actually makes.
I was going to do the whole thing, but the whole thing is like 5 parts. We'd be here for 3 hours, so we couldn't do the real thing.
They're both insulting, but the one on the left I think is better. It makes more sense.
He did this for a long time.
That's my take anyway. What? The one on the left was way better. No, I guess people disagree, even though the one on the right makes absolutely no fucking sense, even as an insult. Okay, whatever. It doesn't even make sense. Are you kidding me? It should definitely been in the one on the left.
You know how this game works, Philip? Well, I guess he wouldn't because he doesn't have any friends, but the funniest answer always wins.
That's all she
I disagree. Oh my god. Who didn't answer?
Okay, soak it in. In this round, you've got 3 medals to give to your 3 favorite quips. Gold, silver, and bronze.
Squids smell better than Phil's gouty beggar burps. This one I don't.
Oh my god. He wrote that one like he's trying to be a detractor. Smell better than Phil's gouty beggar burps. Right, man. Got him. Be a great detractor, man.
This one I don't ever understand. 100% squid-based cucking of Leanna featuring Dante. Who is Dante?
Gee, I don't know.
You can't reference random names of people who no one knows who the fuck they are. Apparently there's a meme with Dante.
I think it's just with any guy's names, but Tyrone's usually the most famous of them.
How the fuck would I have known that? Just
Yeah,
like the one where it's something about, what was it, Taylor or Tyrone or something? I don't know what that was either.
Yes,
You
Tyrone.
cheeky scrub.
All right, well, what a great start. I'm going to play a different one now. Hold on, let me, here we go. All right, it's time for the murder game that I can't even remember the name of. What the fuck's the name of this game?
Oh, Dante is from Clerks. That's the Dante from Clerks. Is that guy that looks like him? Let's see. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Here's Dante from Clerks. Here we go. This guy, who many people say should play Philip in the biopic.
Look at horse save. Oh boy.
We're going to play Chalice.
Oh, this was so rich, just random.
Save players a bit of poison to use.
So one chalice will be poisoned.
Yeah,
I picked the chalice. This is gonna be easy because there's only one person who is safe. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! I'm out already. First round, I'm out. This is gonna be easy. That sucks. I'm out of it already, but until the end. All right, so another game of Quiplash. This time,
He's not drinking on this stream, no. I don't think so.
that sucks. I'm out of it already, but until the end. All right, so another game of Quiplash. This time, I had the Twitch required login, so.
Yeah, there is a young Derek Loves Lemurs in the chat.
As you can see, I did have to remove the audience answers from the screen. It was too much nasty stuff last time.
Is the way to really embarrass
she is.
yourself on Jeopardy.
Oh boy. Okay. Condom or fleshlight?
You see that?
On Jeopardy.
Oh boy.
You see that?
Okay. Condom or fleshlight?
Oh god. Oh god, the cringe is too much, man. Oh my god.
Condom or fleshlight?
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
This was a bad idea. Bad fucking idea, man.
Make more ad revenue than Phil.
Oh.
Yes, it was me. It was me.
Oh my god. Oh god. This is too much, man. Oh my god. The cringe levels. God, holy shit.
Yes, and it was me. It was me. Yes, I won the vote with my own troll. Yes, Red Foxy's gay. What?
Coming up next, a great way to make friends in a steam room is to remove your towel and blank.
Ooh. You spelled jizz wrong. You spelled jizz wrong and submitted it. You spelled it wrong. Yes. Of course that was mine. Oh my, a classic novel.
What?
With this word in the title, lick. The
He
Velveteen
spelled it
Show.
wrong? Okay, anyways.
I don't even know what that means. Leanna's fake engagement ring.
Oh, hello. I have done a whole stream about the engagement ring if you're interested. I don't think I have a hyperlink to it, but I'll find it for you. The fake engagement ring is a fun mini lore dive for sure.
Huh? What does that mean? I never gave her an engagement ring.
That's the point!
It won, and it makes no sense whatsoever to anyone who's not into an inclusive circle-jerking circle.
Jacket
Yeah.
anywhere.
Is there actually like some kind of a joke about an engagement ring? Huh? And it didn't have lick in the title. So what was the point of that? That made
Yours
no
didn't
sense.
either.
So congratulations, morons. You're idiots. That was really dumb. All right, well,
There you go. There's
I
the
guess
fake
that's if it
engagement
is.
ring link.
All right, Quiplash 2. There you go.
Okay, that was fun. That was kind of off topic, but I just wanted to watch that. So now we can fully start with our real topic here. So once again, we are now in the time frame of Leanna being gone, but no mention of Catherine yet on stream or anything. One thing some people did was they put Philip on dating sites, which is pretty funny. So let's check out these dating sites. These are not real. These are obviously people made these. Trolls made these. We have They Call Me DSP, a full-time YouTube streamer, 8-year legacy on YouTube, fast food extraordinaire, LOL, former competitive Street Fighter champion. We have on Ashley Madison, he was there as well. He was a Renton, Washington, 6'2", 215 pounds, a few extra pounds. Something long-term, single male seeking females. There you go. And his quote is, "Nothing I could do." So there we go. Mr. Gorehouse says, "Deep abusive sleeper." That's not true. That's not true. Big up Scoot Toe Walker, legend. Pocket City says, "Hospital egg video, let's go." No, we're not going to watch it today, but that is obviously one of the best videos ever made. Nick SF says, "Cat, fattened, bunny, flattened, real." That's a good one. That's a good one. Pocket Bassini says, "This proves he was friends with the people who bullied him. The awkward, ha ha ha, I get it, guys. I do suck." That's him trying to own the meme in his own way, which he never can do. That's really fucking rough, man. That's really rough. Fucking laugh at his own joke. This is a dated reference for some of you out there. But when Jackie the Joke Man Martling on Howard Stern, he would write a joke for Howard to read. And he would laugh. He would act at it like Philip just did. Like it was the funniest joke of all time. So you could tell he wrote it. That's why I didn't ever like Jackie. But anyways, let's move forward. Future times. Vike says, "This is the start of ALT losing his boo thing, Cat." That's not true. That's a fan fiction. Let's see what Vike says about that. Let's check our Vikes. And not liking it. Did not really like it. Oh no. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Now, Jackie had some funny moments, guys, but if you listen to the old shows, listen, I'll fight you on this. If you listen to the old shows, he will laugh hardest at his own jokes, and it ruins it. It ruins it. Because you know he wrote that. It's like, oh, God, you fucking love that, don't you? Anyways, we're not doing the Howard Stern review show. Crater says, "The thumbnail is killing me, man. It's a cross between serial killer and checking his hard drives." Big ups, Crater. That was the idea. That was definitely the idea. And the thumbnail for the show after this one is I like it as well. It's the King Philip giving away his trig key to a peasant. Big ups, Crater. And Nibbity says, "Excited for the next lore stream, History of ALT and Cat." That will never happen. Let's see what Vike says about this one. This is not random Vikes, by the way, yet. That's coming, though, in the future, I promise. Let's see what Vike says about this one, though. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to give you the honest opinion of Vikes here, though. I never will just make it up. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he oddly liked that one. He did like that one. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, yeah. That's fucking funny when they're doing horrible news. 14 people lost their lives in the bridge that collapsed in India last week. It's like, that was a great bit. All right. Anyways, here we go. So now we're going to talk about our life and all the great things about our life after Leanna left, and we're getting our life back together. Let's go.
Today will be my Hate Life podcast. This is going to be a big one.
Yes.
Number one, I'm going to obviously talk about all the stuff that's been going on recently. I'm going to talk about my plans for the summer, my changes to my schedule, being now that the schedule is a little bit more flexible.
Why?
I mean, sadly, the reason it's flexible sucks because I'm single again.
Oh!
But the fact that it is more flexible and there's potential for me to do midnight release coverage and stuff more often and play later and stuff like that.
Thank God.
It should be kind of called out officially, so that'll be talked about on the Hate Life podcast. I'll talk about all the stuff I'm planning to do this summer, but also it's going to be a big E3 recap show. I'm going to highlight the things that I felt were the best things at E3 this year.
And this is when he said, Justine only got only got the job from gang-banging people that worked at EA. So that's the E3 that happened there. Here we go. Moving forward. Here we go. Now, we did listen to this one already, so I'm not going to show it too much, but just in case you weren't here, I'll play a little bit of this.
But as you've heard, my voice has been, hoarse and everything, and I'm like, I got to do something. I have to take drastic measures to fix this, okay? So last night, and this is not an exaggeration, this literally happened.
Please.
Last night, I am... after, working 2 streams and all that, getting all the videos uploaded.
Busy
I'm
day.
sitting on my couch, I'm relaxing, I'm watching SmackDown, and SmackDown ends, and I erupt into a sneezing fit. I'm just like sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so tired of this. Seriously.
What the fuck?
And it's very frustrating, okay? Very frustrating.
Like, it's very frustrating. Can you imagine him just have a sneezing fit and being, shit, what's happening? Fuck.
And I'm like, I gotta do something. I gotta take drastic measures. And I was like, you know what? At this point,
Drastic measures. Guess in your head what the drastic measures are, guys. Guess.
I need to do something, and it's time to stop being lazy. So,
yeah, what is it?
I grabbed a giant new roll of paper towels. I grabbed 2 kinds of surface and glass cleaners.
Yeah.
And I got to work, and I'm not even kidding. I cleaned my top floor of my house.
I cleaned. Yeah. Drastic measures. Let's clean.
For about almost 4 hours last night. I had enough. I had enough of this shit. I was like, enough. I just can't take this anymore. It's driving me absolutely insane. Now...
Yeah, see, move hiding undershirt. When I was drinking heavily, I could have had that happen and sneeze 10 to 12 times in a row. I didn't have the sneezing thing, but I definitely had runny nose times for sure. But I didn't have the sneezing. But yeah, that can happen. That's definitely a thing linked to over drinking. Absolutely.
I'm gonna be honest with everyone,
please,
because I am, and it is kind of embarrassing. But I've never really given this house a top-down cleaning. Since I moved here, I did clean it 2 major times. And
he's been in the house 3 years at this point. Just a reminder.
What I mean by that is both times that my parents were going to visit. Once was the Christmas 2015, and once was Christmas 2014, and then once was June of 2016.
Who remembers the individual times you cleaned your house? Like, imagine that. He's lived in his house 3 times and can remember individual times he's cleaned.
When my parents visited both times, but what I cleaned was I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the stairwell. I basically cleaned all the general areas that I knew my parents would be in. Great. But I am not a duster. Let's put it that way.
I'm not a duster. Who among us is a duster?
Not a duster at all.
I don't identify as a duster either, personally.
At all. And it builds up. Oh my God, does it build up, man?
Philip's pronouns are dust buster.
And it really does. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Pun intended.
How bad it was. The windowsills, every flat surface you could think of. Just looking at my office here, okay?
Oh, please. Yes. Go ahead.
The desk directly in front of me where my laptop and all my equipment sits. Obviously my PC itself. The computer desk over there and the monitors and all that shit. The windowsill, the air conditioner, the top of my file cabinet. And oh my God, my entertainment center. Ooh.
Really cool.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Super cool.
Okay.
Super cool.
That was absolutely gross. All right. So much dirt and dust built up, especially on the gaming consoles themselves. I mean, there was a layer of fucking filth on top of it.
Whose fault is that again?
But not only did I do the office, I did the bathroom out in the hallway. I did my bedroom. My bedroom, because I got the dressers and the windowsill and everything, and basically it took a ton of time. All right, a ton, and it was worth it though, because I needed to do it. The bottom line is I'm making a new start here, right?
Yeah, new start, boys.
I'm single. I'm kind of not really starting over.
Single and ready to mingle.
It's kind of like hitting the reset button and going back to the way I was when I was single in Connecticut. And even though in Connecticut, I'll be honest too, I also wasn't much of a duster. It really wasn't a huge deal because I had a very small place. So having a small place,
as you know, famously, small places don't get dust. Yes.
Okay, there's a little bit of dust. Every once in a while I clean it. It takes 5 minutes. Here I've got a big ass house. It takes forever. So I basically, excuse me. I cleaned the living shit out of my top floor. Now that was just surface cleaning. That wasn't even like I didn't vacuum the floors because I couldn't because it was late night. Imagine if I started.
That was just surface cleaning.
Vacuuming in the middle of the night, my neighbors would be fucking pissed. They're like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" So eventually, what I am gonna do, especially because it's we are getting to the slower summer time, is
Can you imagine 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours of dusting makes zero sense.
Probably schedule a whole day here at some point. Where I'm going to really thoroughly clean the house.
That means pulling, cleaning off one thing, a few more pulls, checking Twitter, raging at people on Twitter, that kind of thing.
Top to bottom, I'm going to vacuum everything and do all that. Because it was just surface cleaning that took me that long. Because there was so much to do.
4 hours. Right. Makes sense.
So, yeah. That's what I did last night. Now, here's the thing. I was watching SmackDown.
I gotta wait for this part. This is my favorite part, then we'll move on. Because we did play this week already.
I got so frustrated.
Here we go.
All right.
He's frustrated by sneezing, by the way. Just a reminder. Not about the outcome of a match or something. He's frustrated by sneezing. That's what he's talking about. Go ahead.
Now, here's the thing. I was watching SmackDown. I got so frustrated. All right. See, or know what you're wrong, by the way. Or know what you're wrong. I live in a condo. It's actually considered a townhouse.
Yeah, okay.
But still, imagine if you're in the middle of the.
Move on.
There's actually rules here that after parties or whatever.
Okay.
So, I don't live in an individual house itself. It's a very nice.
Okay, don't pig-splain condo.
So anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it was already like almost midnight, and I basically grabbed it and cleaned. So finally I get done. I look at the clock. It's 4 a.m. I'm like, holy shit. I really went to town here, cleaning everything, which was good, but it was 4 friggin' a.m. and here I am.
Lost. He got so lost in cleaning 4 hours passed. Right. The only way that happens if there's a massive amount of gin being intook at the same time, and that's what's happening. That's how time travel happens.
And now, of course, all my adrenaline is in my body because I've been physically doing work for a bunch of hours and shit.
Yeah, adrenaline pumping.
And I'm like, okay, well, now I got to try to get to sleep. And I look at the clock and I'm like, fuck, how am I going to get up and be able to run a stream in
adrenaline flying.
Because I'd have to get up in about a little less than 6 hours then. And I knew I wasn't going to fall right to sleep.
Yeah, 6 hours of sleep. Who can survive on 6 hours of sleep? Who among us has survived on 6 hours of sleep?
So I announced that was when.
Okay, we got the point. He's not doing the stream. He started late on the stream. Whatever. All right. So now we're moving forward a little bit forward in time. We're gonna try to go chronologically here, but I might fuck it up a little bit. So on June 23rd. Oh no, that's should have deleted that one. Okay, so this is when there's a little the Atlas copyright strike thing happened. Okay, so he was playing a game by Atlas. I think it was Persona or something, and he got a strike. Right. And this, of course, sent him into a tizzy. What the fuck? Emergency, guys. Emergency. And it got cleared up in literally a day. Okay. Literally cleared up in a day. All right. But I did want to show it just because this is another part of the reason why he's just flipping out. Right. He's just losing his mind, panicking about everything all the time. Okay. So here we go.
Spoilers or big boss fights from late game bosses?
Yeah.
No. In fact, if you look them up, because you can't now, of course, you can't, but I can still see the titles and everything. The two videos in question, parts 307 and 325, are me fusing personas in the Velvet Room.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. It's me fusing personas in the Velvet Room. No plot, no gameplay whatsoever.
Fusing, I hate to break it to him, fusing personas is gameplay.
Ever, just fusing of personas. That's it.
That's gameplay. But
nothing else in the videos. It's 10-minute videos of that. So it makes no sense whatsoever for Atlas to have particularly targeted my 2 videos and giving me a copyright strike. Another thing, not a content ID match or a copyright strike for these videos. It doesn't make any logical sense. It doesn't benefit them.
Definitely.
It doesn't benefit anyone. And I've done nothing wrong per their publicly listed criteria that they put up for people to play their game in a Let's Play setting.
Okay, so this is, they put rules out saying what you got to do. Philip followed the rules. And this happened to a lot of people, by the way. This is the same thing. It was cleared up the next day. Legitimately, the next day. So they did fix this, but of course we got to flip out. He finishes that night by saying, okay, sent the email to Atlas PR. Going to try and get it off my mind for the rest of the night. But good luck sleeping yet again. Sigh. And then the next day he said, well, I got nothing but great news today. Sounds like Atlas copyright strike was an error. That will be cleared up soon. So it took less than 24 hours for this emergency to be cleared up, but yet we had to make it a 17-minute emergency stream about it, because that's what we did back in these days, because the sky was falling every fucking day. Next up in our trek, we're going to go to just 1 day later. So 1 day later, we're feeling good enough to give a little house tour. So let's enjoy this together.
What's going on, folks? Phil here with a special vlog, a quick walkthrough vlog, because the other day I decided to redecorate the place a little bit. As you know, there's been some changes around here recently, and I said, you know what?
What are the changes?
I just want to make it look fresh or look new or do something different with the house so that it feels like, I don't know, like I'm moving forward. You know what I mean? That something's different, not that it's stagnant or stuck where it was for the last 3 years that I've lived here. And one thing I realized as I was upstairs in my office the other day, I was already going through the office looking for something completely unrelated, and I said, holy shit, I have all this artwork that I had bought over the years.
Why didn't you put it up?
You know, gaming related, pop culture related. And I never did anything with it. I basically just left it lying around in the closet wrapped. I never even unwrapped it from the move from Connecticut to Washington State.
It's like the hand is the one that's talking, you know? The hand is the one, the star of the show.
So I did a little bit of decorating. And what I want to do is walk around the house quickly and just show you kind of what the house looks like in regards to, you know, where it is right now. So first of all, walking into the living room, I have, if we can believe it, I actually have different pillows for each kind of season, throw pillows for my big, sofa here.
Different throw pillows for each season. You wonder why you went through 14 credit cards? Is that something you really need, sir? I mean, it's cool to have different throw pillows for different seasons, but not when you're going into 14-card credit card debt. You know what I'm saying? That's a luxury.
But I always had this big splash artwork right here on the wall of the living room, because I thought it was nice, because we live in Washington, to be reminded of some nice waves. You know, I used to have them out in Connecticut.
Be reminded of some nice waves.
We really don't have this out here. You don't go to Washington to go to the beach, you know what I mean? And I'm not in a beachy area either. So this was nice to have in the living room, but we got a nice skyline of Seattle over here.
What does that remind you of?
Hanging above the fireplace.
Yeah, Seattle's not close to the ocean at all.
Then over here, I hung my Super Mario Brothers 3 artwork.
It's time for men!
So this is by Square Painter, the guy who I used to buy artwork from all the time, and I've given many plugs in my videos back in the day. But it's been quite a while since I've been to any conventions or anything like that, and I certainly don't have any money to spend on this kind of stuff anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is why I'm happy I actually partook in a lot of his stuff back when I had the money to do it, before I ever moved out here. So
yes, definitely wasting money on all sorts of things. Big ups lacking object permanence real. Can we do a Howard Stern review for Summer of ALT? Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's do a call-in show about Howard Stern memories. That'd be hype. I'd be so into that.
Super Mario Brothers 3. Nice big painting hanging there on the wall in front of the couch, okay?
Oh, God.
Various movies and things that I've been watching recently.
Is that true? Square Painter's in Rex Viper? Who doesn't love Rex Viper? Who among us doesn't love Rex Viper? Come on. He's in the band? Or is he helping him out? Yeah, old Howard is, of course. I haven't listened to Howard in many years now. But back in the day when he was the hype. Here we go. Come on, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's him right there, isn't it? That is him, isn't it? Yeah, where's Bammy? There he is, look at him. No, don't say very ALT style. I'm not doing this. That's a good guitar, though. I do have a Gibson SG myself. Not with those cringy lightning inlays, though. All right, let's stop, though. Let's stop. Get back on track. We're not listening to Rex Viper. Who suggested that? Banned. I know it was me. It was my idea.
Series, Dragon Ball Z, Rick and Morty, which, I believe Tyler sent me. Thank you. Shout out to him.
Was that the Angus Young Edition SG? Yeah, see, I'm not down with the Lightning, to be honest. I mean, AC/DC is cool and all, but mine is the Tony Iommi Gibson SG. Much more subtle and stylish, for sure. Black, too.
For sending that to me, I appreciate it. Nothing really to see in here. This hasn't changed much at all since I moved here. We got this nice fall painting. It's not really a painting, of course. I bought it from IKEA. It's one of those things you stretch out, you put it there. But it's nice, something for the big, giant, empty wall that was there. And then here is the dining room table with 400 fast food coupons.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Gotta have those. Single man. You know what you need? Come on! Look how he lays them out. Oh, Gibson, get this Epiphone out of here, Uniranch. What are you saying, Epiphone? That's insulting. Epiphone. Nah, Epiphone's fine. I did have Epiphone too when I was just starting out. But my SG's in my parents' house right now. I just have my Gibson Flying V down here.
Because what I do is I look for DSP tries at do they have a new item? And if they do, I see, these are the coupons that come in the mail, and I see, do I have a coupon maybe to save some money when I get those items? I know it's funny, the whole side of the table now is coupons for fast food, which is funny because I only eat fast food maybe once a week, if that now.
Right. Definitely.
So this is like, even though it looks like it's so much, I barely ever even eat at these places.
Definitely believable.
To my DVD collection, giant DVD collection against the wall there.
Very believable.
The kitchen is exactly the same. Nothing has changed. So I'm not even going to bother, doing a walkthrough of that. Mm-hmm. But as for other artwork.
Oh, do you see something? Do you see something there next to the door? You dirty trolls. If you walk in this house, see what happens? That's what you're met with, dumb fuck. Oh, and also, in the comments, this was funny for you guys. Someone said, dude, that hatchet is still by the front door? What the fuck? Put that shit in your room so you can have it when somebody's downstairs. Philip responds, I have a better weapon in my bedroom. Yeah. Hell yeah. You get to the bedroom, you're going to get the better weapon. It's just another hatchet, by the way. Maybe it's bigger. He has said before he has another one in his room, so watch out. This guy's tough. Imagine just having a hatchet sitting next to your door. Like, I know he doesn't have guests over, but imagine you did. Oh, yeah, that's my protection hatchet. Uh-huh. Sorry, you can take your shoes off. Watch out for the hatchet, okay? Thank you. Yes. Oh, kids are coming over? Oh, just tell them don't touch the hatchet, okay? Thank you.
Work. I've always had this flower kind of painting in the front hallway, but it kind of sucks because originally what I wanted to do is I wanted to get two and put one here and one here. Ooh. But this ended up being so big you can't get another one and fit it there. So kind of a bummer. And then I never ended up doing anything, so it's still kind of bare there. That's my laundry room. Woohoo! I'm sure you're very excited about that.
It looks fine. What are you talking about?
One thing I need to do, I need to find something for right here.
Definitely.
This is where my Christmas tree goes from, December to, say, late January. Actually, most of November. I usually put it up right after Thanksgiving.
Late January Christmas tree, brother? What's that?
But this is so bare, and I just haven't really found anything good to put there yet.
I know, late January. What's going on with that? I'll give you the first week of January as a normal thing, but the late January.
I don't want anything gaming related. I think maybe a more generic painting, like like the ones I'm about to show you. Those maybe something there. I don't know, but really nothing has stuck out. And the other thing is, you can tell the previous owners. These are all screws and nails for the previous owners. They had something here that was level. And I don't know what it was, but if I could find something long like that to just hang on their existing screws, so I don't have to make more holes in the wall, would be good. But I really haven't taken any time to look. Especially
Get out of town! You could tell something here that was level. Oh, cool. Big up Shadow Slammer says he got the portal gun in his bedroom. Intruders beware. Yeah, maybe so. He could send them out. Send them out beyond the gate. One portal's at the gate. Just put them through. Throw them through.
Because right now, I don't think I should be spending any money on stuff like that. So hitting...
This is a key theme, by the way, because he's now starting to beg for money at all-time levels. That's why we don't have money for anything anymore.
Upstairs, this is the same pictures that I always had since we moved here. In fact, I bought these in the summer of 2014, but was having a lot of issues hanging them because I wasn't sure how to hang things. I knew how to hang things to make holes in the wall, but I didn't know how to properly do the wiring and everything in the back. So when my parents visited in Christmas 2014,
yeah, that's really tough. Very tough thing to do. You're right. I get that. Need daddy to do it for you.
Properly, do the wiring and everything in the back. So when my parents visited in the Christmas 2014, my dad actually showed me how to do it and helped me hang these here on the staircase, which was very nice of him.
33 years old, doesn't know how to hang paintings. Yes, the wiring in the back, very complicated. You basically have to be an electrician to hang up those puppies with the wiring they got back there.
So heading upstairs, this is really what you guys are going to want to see because I have turned my upstairs hallway into pretty much an art gallery. Okay,
here we go.
Which is pretty cool because I've had artwork. And
fuck you, Leanna. CM Punk's going back up. I don't give a fuck.
We're actually going to look at the bedroom, too. I've got art hanging in there now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Since I moved here, these things I've had, they all were hanging in Connecticut, in my condo there.
Look how fucking cramped it looks.
I just put them away, out of sight, out of mind, right?
Why'd you do that, sir?
And I never really bothered anything with it. And, the other night I'm walking through the house, I'm like, my God, I lived here for 3 years. This house is fucking empty. What am I doing? I have all this nice artwork I paid tons of money for years and years ago. I got to use it. So I did.
Tons of money for.
So I busted it all out. So we're going to take a look in a moment. So first of all, this is the CM Punk commemorative plaque that was issued in early 2013 after he had held the WWE title for 434 days. Okay?
That's awesome.
Pretty nice. Now it's funny because then after that, if you remember, they unified it and then they split it up again. So stupid, right? But anyway, CM Punk, the longest reigning WWE champion in 25 years. And I bought this on a whim. I didn't even know about it. And someone told me about it. I said, oh shit. And I rushed to the site and it was there.
So, you can get one of these puppies for $1,472. That is WWE plaque, extremely rare. CM Punk. How much did he pay for this when it was released, I wonder? Yeah, it's a little bit special, right? 434 days of having the title. Like it's a, if I could get down on my hands and knees, someone's writing how long this stuff goes. You know what I mean? Like it's not exactly like setting the, winning 3 Super Bowls in a row or something. You know what I mean? It's really weird. But there we go. Mr. Extravagant says, I got called in for work right when the full context started. No one in the world has it worse than me. Get your ass out there and fucking work. Big ups, Mr. Extravagant. You're a legend. Let's have some fun. Shoutouts in the replay.
They're available. I bought it. Dude, this sold out. I'm not even kidding you. It sold out within an hour online. Dude. So I was number 377 of 434. That were ever sold. From what I'm going to understand, this plaque is worth a lot of money because it's got both the signatures of CM Punk and Paul Heyman, plus this layout. And of course, CM Punk left the company shortly after. It was 2014, I believe, when he was so disgruntled with what they were doing with him that he left the company completely. So I'm pretty sure this is worth a good amount of money. I haven't looked it up on the internet, but at least I heard it was, so.
I gotta know how much that cost on release.
So now let's go through the entire. It's so funny because look, it actually looks like an art gallery, doesn't it? And could you just imagine little like plaques?
Here we go. From the WWE shop in 2013, it sold for $700. $700 is what ChatGPT said. A Reddit user here mentioned paying $700 for it at the time, suggesting that was the price in the WWE shop in 2013. Unbelievable. Keel just said it too. There we go. 700. Yeah, so it's a little bit, it's not as impressive that it's 1,400 now because, all right. Nicholas Baxter says, for real, what could be a better weapon in the bedroom? Got to be a firearm. He always gets squirrely when asked about guns. You don't need to shoot a gun to own one. That's true, but he has mentioned, unfortunately, that... unfortunately, but he has said he has two... He's not saying it, but he has said he has two axes before, one downstairs and one in the bedroom. So that's what he's talking about. I don't know why that's better, but he's just trying to scare people. That's what he's talking about. He's just trying to scare the dirty trolls. That's all he's standing by. Kat did have, at least... in the police report, Kat did, they did say Kat has she said to, okay, I don't want to get the details of this wrong, but I might be. In the police report, Kat said to the guy in DMs, or no, Kat's friend said to the guy who was trying to meet with Kat, but Kat didn't want to meet with him anymore, that she has a gun. To me, that doesn't mean that she definitely had a gun. It sounded very much like they were trying to scare him from not meeting up again. Okay. That's my take on that. You can come up with your own conclusions on that. It sounded like the friend was trying to say, hey, she has a gun, man, so stay away. That's what I think. But I don't know if it's true or not. That's just my own speculation. Total speculation.
On the wall under each thing saying what they are.
Wait, hold on.
Let's go through the entire... It's so funny because look, it actually looks like an art gallery, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like an art gallery.
And could you just imagine little like plaques on the wall under each thing saying what they are? All right, so let's...
Oh, Rocklo says, yeah, he had her gun. That's why he had to try to meet up with her and give it back. Thank you for... See? There you go. I was totally wrong on that. There you go, Rocklo. Thank you.
Let's go through what they all are. First of all, here...
Thank you. I was totally wrong. Thanks for debunking me. Part of police report where he mentions giving the gun back to Kat. So I guess she did have a fucking gun then. There you go.
Here, this was the collaboration between a bead artist and the square painter. Square painter painted the background, and a bead artist made all the beads for it. This is the Sparkman boss fight from Mega Man 3. He's actually using the Shadow Blade from Shadow Man ability against him because that's his weakness. Pretty cool, right?
Definitely.
All right. Here we've got a classic scene from the Punch-Out video game on NES or the Famicom, whichever you want.
What's this song from, DSP?
Call it depending on where you live.
What's this?
That was turned into a meme around the time that I bought this painting. Remember, it was the, I'm not going to say it, stole my bike meme.
What's that, Philip? Huh? What stole my bike?
So, yeah, it's that scene. It's the trainer riding the bike and Little Mac chasing after the trainer, trying to basically work out to prepare for his fights coming up in boxing.
Thanks for pig-splaining why he's training.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Basically, he's a training for boxing. Got it? Big ups, Aid. What do I got for you? Here we go. Let's do... What do I got? Here we go. Ready? Whoa! 1400 CM Punk! Legend.
Here we've got one of the few pieces of artwork I have hanging that's not like video game related. Dr. Doom from an artist called Madak, and this is all hand done. It's real, paint. You can tell he did it. It's not a reproduction. It's an original. This is the only one on the earth of this painting. It is fucking gorgeous, man. I love this painting of Dr. Doom. Really nice, and it fits perfectly right here between the bathroom and the hallway. Like right here's a perfect spot for it, right? Moving forward, we've got a bathroom. Very exciting. I'm sure you wanted to see that.
Let's see what we're working with back here. This is the one that... Is this the one that's broken or working now? I can't remember. We have the Dark Side Phil clock on the top left. Because when, you know, those times when you need to check the clock when you're taking a shit, definitely.
Exciting, I'm sure.
There we go.
Exciting, I'm sure you wanted to see that. Another Mega Man piece of art. This again, Square Painter and the bead art guy. Although it's funny because in this one, he didn't paint anything in the background. It's just blue, right? So it really isn't Square Painter. This is Mega Man 2. The Airman boss fight. So there's Airman throwing out his air, and this is Leaf Man's ability, Leaf Shield, which is the weakness of Airman. So pretty nice. Again, wouldn't it be awesome to have like a plaque here, Mega Man 2 Airman boss fight or something? That would be pretty sweet. Behind me, and this
For who? What, are you going to sell tickets? Welcome. Here is the Mega Man 2 painting. As you can see, this is the Airman fight.
This one's hard to film because it's very wide, so I'm going to try to get it from an angle here. This is Ninja Gaiden 2.
Cinematography side, Phil.
The opening introduction sequence, where you're first introduced to the new villain. And I've actually played Ninja Gaiden 2, so if you'd like to see this actual screen, you can find those videos on dspgaming where I tried to play Ninja Gaiden 2. I think I did beat Ninja Gaiden 2 legitimately. I don't think I beat Ninja Gaiden 1. I tried to beat 1 and I couldn't, but I'm pretty sure I beat 2. But anyway, you could find that on my channel, and there you go. Pretty awesome scene from Ninja Gaiden 2, right? And
pretty
then directly
cool.
behind me,
pretty fucking cool.
I've got, of course, the iconic boss fight from Super Mario Bros. 1 with Mario with the Fire Flower ability shooting fireballs at Bowser, who is tossing his hammers at Mario on the boss bridge. Pretty sweet, right?
Pretty sweet.
And again, that's Square Painter. So, great quality stuff.
Nicholas Baxter has a good idea. When is Catherine's got a gun? Dun, dun, dun. Subaru's on the run. What can poor Philly do?
And what I really here's what I really like. If I turn around right here, take a look at what this looks. Just look, art on both sides, and even going all the way back into the bedroom, you see artwork.
He took her to the mall, and then they went to the arcade. She was still so skinny. She fit into those jeans, baby. Philly never. I'll stop.
Right?
There's an idea. There's an idea.
How cool is that? This is so much better. These walls were completely bare. You know what it is? When I moved here, and we're about to check out the bedroom too, so I can show you the art in there. When I moved here, I set it up somewhat, but then I got so wrapped up in the business itself and keeping the business afloat and everything, I never took the time to go back and do stuff like this. And I feel bad.
Thank God.
Because this artwork has been sitting around for 3 friggin' years. Gorgeous art, right? That could have made my house look nice. You could have seen this in vlogs and videos, and instead I just fucking left it wrapped in my closet like an idiot. I finally slapped myself out of it the other day. I said, no, I gotta do this. So
why did you have that feeling, Philip, of you have to do this? Did something change in your life that led to you doing this or feeling you could do this? Maybe someone moving out. I'm not sure. Wesley H says, this house tour is usually what you give friends you haven't seen in years. He doesn't have that, so he needs to show YouTube. Hey guys, I'm all cool again. I'm single, but look, I'm loving it. One thing I wonder is why did we put that single Mario downstairs? It seems like Mario should be up here too. Like, it feels very out of place. If you want to have an art gallery, I would recommend you put all the pieces of similar ilk together. Call me crazy. But, by the way, these are no longer up either. When Catherine moved in, these got taken quickly down. Totally based Phil. Definitely. Gaming Guru says, nothing's like buying a plaque for a scripted outcome. That's what I say. It's very strange to me, too. But I guess if you're a big enough fan of CM Punk... The Pasta Maker says, Hoarder side Phil taking advantage of the 90s open floor plans. This looks like it was a beautiful property before he got his hooves on it and put everything on in. Oh, don't worry. We are not even close to done redecorating this household. I promise you. Wait till we get in the Instagram.
All right, so now real quick, we're going to check out the bedroom. There's not too much to look at in here.
Well, not anymore. There is the humidifier, it looks like, on the left.
Okay, it really isn't. But a bed, a TV with no...
Philip used to sleep there on the foot of the bed there.
With nothing under it because I got rid of the cable box because it wasn't even working. Above my bed, I have artwork of Italy. It's supposed to be like an Italian countryside. This is a reproduction. It's not an original. You know, it's not an original like the freaking Dr. Doom out here. No, this is a reproduction I bought from like a local variety store or whatever. So it's not real and it wasn't expensive or anything. That hangs above the bed. But then over here, I've got 3 paintings from a longtime fan who I haven't talked to. I'm not even kidding. Since like I think the last contact I had with her was
in the bedroom.
2013. Yeah. So there was a girl who did videos on YouTube.
There was a girl.
And she painted, and she was a super fan of my stuff, okay? And
that's not true. She sent a lot of shit to different YouTubers because she knew they would talk about her stuff if you send them you send them her paintings. It's a marketing tactic.
And she sent me a bunch of artwork, basically. And these are the ones, this one I had hanging in Connecticut, in my condo in Connecticut. These other 2 were packed away, and I never unpacked them. Like, I just looked at them briefly and left them in the original packaging. And because I got them, I believe I got them in late 2013, but I didn't have anywhere to hang them in Connecticut. That was when my condo in Connecticut was getting super cluttered as it was. And then when I moved out here, I completely forgot I had them. So how cool is this? This is nice now, right? Now the bedroom looks good because now you've got all this artwork surrounding. It's no more bare walls like it used to be.
Oh, it looks great, man. Look at this. I'm loving the theming here.
And honestly, the only other thing I'd like to show you is that way back here in my storage, like, oh God, it's creepy. There's no light. Oh, there it is. I've still got a ton of these statues that I never sold. If you remember a couple
Look at all this shit.
years back when I first moved to Washington, I was looking to raise extra funds. And I sold a bunch of these.
Look at the money in here.
I still have a ton. I've still got the replica assault rifle from Gears of War. I've still got the replica portal gun. I've still got the replica assault rifle from fucking Mass Effect 3. That's worth
at $1,500. He just explained right there. Spent of money, money spent to not pay Howard and Rambo for Project 7. All Project 7 shit right there. He said replica portal gun. I don't even remember how much that cost. I remember the Gears of War one we saw was like $700. Aperture portal gun at release date. Oh, there's many different versions. Let's see if I can find it.
It's like $500-$600.
See?
I saw a rifle
What?
from fucking Mass Effect 3 that's worth like $500-$600.
Yep.
I've still got, look, She-Hulk. I've still got the Hulk, the giant one, the Joker figurine. I've got so much stuff back there that I never got around to selling. There was a lot of it that I was listing, and people were jokingly bidding on it and then withdrawing their bids and being dicks about it. And it got to the point where there was so much of it that I said, I'm just going to put it on hiatus. It's now been 2 years. So maybe what I'll do, because I don't think the online route's really going to work for me, selling stuff online, because so many people try to troll me.
Wait, I'm kind of interested in what's this Funko Pop? What is this Funko Pop? Anyone recognize it? Is it the Back to the Future dude? Anyone got that? I'm interested in what Funko Pop Philip would feel the need to buy. Okay, yeah, that would get his attention, wouldn't it? Oh, I love that movie. Gotta buy it.
Maybe what I'll do, because I don't think the online route's really going to work for me, selling stuff online, because so many
it's from Loot Crate. Nice, Clara Berry. So from Loot Crate to the Nook.
people try to troll me. Maybe what I'll do is I'll look in the state of Washington if there's anyone who has like a business of collectibles and see if they'd be interested in picking some of these up. Because hey, at this point, I have no plans on putting them out in the house, and any little bit of money is going to help, you know. So we'll see. But anyway, I just want to show you, I still have a ton of those in the back over there. You know, of course, I hear this furniture extra shit, you know, is lying around. What are you going to do? That's what the Nook was for. It's kind of like the odds and ends of the house that don't have anywhere to go. The old computer chairs that are all busted now, and I never found anywhere to put them. I believe I could go donate them.
Throw them away?
Somewhere. Not really.
Donate them? Who just piling up furniture?
Donate, but like toss them somewhere. There's somewhere you could dump them, but I don't know where. So, a final look.
But who keeps their old computer chairs? Like worn out computer chairs. Oh yeah, just put that in the back, honey. That'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. Leave it there. Ikiro says divorced dad vibe, but with teenager interest. That's a good way to describe it. That's what we're looking at right here. New dad. a new bachelor. At 35 years old, ready to mingle.
At my upstairs art gallery in my house. I love it. I think it looks sweet. Like I said, if I if I had frivolous money, I would buy little metallic plaques underneath that would say what each one is, and it would actually look like an art gallery up here. But I don't have any money to blow like that, so hope you enjoyed it. And no, I didn't hang any artwork in the office. You might say, well, why doesn't Phil hang any artwork in his office?
Why not?
My office doesn't have room.
Ready to see what this looks like?
Oh, look, all the walls of my office now have the soundproofing foam on them.
Now, oh, what did I click? God damn it, Winger, get out of here. You can see exactly... Wait, where is it? You can see exactly how far away the computer is. Look.
Look,
Look how far away the computer is. Look how far away the computer is.
Walls of my office now have the soundproofing foam on them. Okay?
Jesus, like yeah, look, listen to the sound.
Available spot where you would hang a piece of art, I have soundproofing foam.
Oh
There's
my
nowhere
God.
to put. The only room I have in my entire office to hang anything, I have soundproofing foam. There's nowhere to put. The only room I have in my entire office to hang anything, my YouTube play button. For getting, you know, what was it, 100,000 subs on dspgaming? That's it. It's the only. There's no room in here to hang anything.
It sounds like a server room, and he has one computer in there at this point.
So this is just solely for work. What you see in here, that's it. Okay.
What the fuck is going on? How much shit we rocking with here? Oh, there, see that air? Oh, see that's like the floor air conditioner right there. It's right there on the back there. You see how big that thing is? Holy shit. We got a cordless phone. We got that's the computer chair, and you can see exactly how far away he's going here.
This is just solely for work. That's it. It's the only. There's no, forget anything. There's okay.
Look how far away he has to look on that little thing.
Like the button. It's the here. Walk through. Hope you okay? All right. That's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the art walkthrough. Hope you found it entertaining. Thanks for watching.
Great. Good video. The comments, let's check real quick. Officer 1 says, there's some gamer shit. Officer 2, lot of gamer shit. Wish I had an adult house. This dude had to get his elderly dad to teach him how to hang a painting. Keep doing your thing, man. Been watching since 2009. Although I don't really have time to watch you play video games anymore because I'm growing up, I do enjoy watching your house tours and whatnot. Keep it up. Very normal. Very normal. Stack of subscription boxes. Oh, yeah, the subscription boxes in the corner. I think that means that these boxes are full of junk that just ends up cluttering the closet. You can see a spider in front of the black bag.
A little bit of money is going to help.
Is there a new creature in the house? Let's see.
At this point, I have no plans on putting them out in the house, and any little bit of money is going to help.
I'm willing to find it. There's a spider in front of the black bag. I think it's a spider web. Oh, no, it's right. Look, it's true. It's true. It's damn true. Look. It's here. It goes down. Watch, watch, watch. It lowers itself. Okay, look. See this? That's the spider lowering itself, dropping down. It's getting away from the light, okay? Here, where's my pointer? Here. I'll show you. Look, I know audio-style listeners are fucked, but here we go. It's right here. Now watch this space, okay? Here we go. It goes down.
I have no plans on putting them out in the house, and any little bit of money is going to help, you know?
There it goes!
So we'll see. But anyway, I just want to show you, I still have it.
I don't know. It might be dust. Let me see again. Hold on, let me see.
Any little bit of money is going to help, you know? So we'll see. But anyway, I just want to
It might be dust. I can't tell. Oh, everyone's saying spiders, so I'll trust you guys. Hold on. Let's see again. Let's see it one more time.
And any little bit of money is going to help, you know?
Yeah, see, it's kind of a weird...
So we'll see. But anyway, I just want to show you, I still have a ton of those.
I can't tell, but I'll trust you guys. Big up Joe Dub. Oh, it says, the booby paintings come out to play when Leanna goes away. It is funny that the booby paintings go in the bedroom. Maybe that's a tactic. Okay, also during this era, we have Philip managed to play our favorite video game player and yours, Evil AJ, in some fighting games. And he is extra salty because there's no Leanna here to console him. So let's watch a little bit of this. Shoutouts to Evil AJ, obviously. There he is.
All right. Who should I
So this was in the same exact time frame. I think the same exact month.
play with now? Maybe some Chun-Li. Yeah. A little bit of Chun. Oh, I guess Blanca.
Uh-oh.
Round one.
This will go well.
Fight.
I can't move. I'm stuck again. I can't move. Wow, I can't do anything. I can't. I can't. Oh my god, I can't even jump backward.
He knows he's gonna lose now.
Dude, this connection is absolute garbage.
Oh, shoot.
I couldn't move at all.
Round two. Fight.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Jump! Oh my god! Dude, I can't jump or nothing, dude.
Or nothing.
I can't do anything. He's just using lag tactics. That's a horrible lag tactic he just used. Keep doing just jump with Blanca, and if you can't fucking do nothing about it, you're just gonna die. Anything about it, because so actually, Nobi, I don't think I played Nobi yet.
So that's him again. Let's get to the end of the matches here.
I did Dragon Punch, yeah. He's got very good setups online.
Ooh.
Of course, what he's doing is completely unsafe offline, but I can't do anything about it online, so. Well, I'm not picking any, characters that I suck with against him because he actually is good.
Ooh, giving you some compliments.
Come on, I'm trying out a character I never. What a dick! Now that pisses me off.
Uh-oh.
Come on, man, rematch. I was fucking. What a dick! Now that pisses me off. So he's a good player, right? I'm trying out a character I never played with before online. He outplays me obviously because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn, and then he fucking quits after one match. What an asshole. That pisses me off. Good player. Oh, I quickly won a match against DSP. Let me just quit the fuck out now. Asshole.
Shoot.
All right.
Asshole.
Should I play Dalzim again? I'll pick him again.
Yeah, he gets more and more
Vega.
ragey as the video goes. Let's go.
No! This doesn't work. What he's doing does not work. What?
Here we go.
What he's doing doesn't work. He knows how laggy the match is, see? So fuck this guy. Fuck you, you stupid bitch scrub.
Yeah.
He fucking just throws with lag nonstop. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
He literally didn't do one fucking move during the match. He knew it was so laggy.
Piece of
Fucking
shit.
suck my scrotum sack, you little motherfucking coward bitch. Eat a dick.
He's gay!
Okay.
Oh, the match is slow-mo.
Why don't you suck my scrotum, put my balls in your mouth, and jerk me off until I ejaculate? Go do it. Yeah. Then take me out on a date. Yeah. And with boyfriend and boyfriend holding hands walking down the street in the park. Yeah.
Oh, so let me just walk up and throw a million times because I know it's slow-mo. I played him for a real round and I lost, so now let me just cheat. Fucking suck me. I played him for a real round and I lost, so now let me just cheat. Fucking suck me.
Ooh, mama. No, one of a kind. Cat is not crying downstairs yet. Cat is not here yet. We are solo bachelor side Phil. That's the point of the stream today. Fucking suck me. Nice. Let's go to another crash out. Because they are fast and furious during this stream. Here we go.
Go fuck yourself, you stupid piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. Look at what he's doing. Go fuck yourself, T-A-B-H. Fuck you. You don't know how to play the game. You have a bad internet connection and you jump and mash buttons. You suck shit. Fuck you. Good fucking bye.
Yeah.
All right, this may be my last match. It depends on how it goes. Let's see.
I'm sure it'll go well.
Once again, I'll pick Guile since I'm trying to go all American. The match. He's just kind of jumping around doing random shit, and the game's letting him get stuff he should not be able to get away with. It's complete garbage. The guy sucks.
That's
Dude,
funny.
he dropped it again. In the middle of my combo, he gets out of it and gets a throw. In the middle of my combo, he gets a throw. Fuck this. I know why this guy has 3,900 points. Another guy picking Balrog in a lag environment who mashes punch. I'm good because I mash punch. I mash punch. Here, on Balrog, mash punch. Come on, Dario. Mash it. Get your throw because you don't even know how to fucking play the fucking game. Mash punch with fucking lag, you scrub. Come on, rematch. Come on. Do it again. Come on. Do it again. No,
Do
of course
it again.
not. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Fuck you.
I was doing absolutely fucking nothing, and an up ball randomly hit me and dizzied me. Get the fuck out of here. With insane lag connections. Like, fucking guy keeps changing his fucking name, and he's a fucking piece of shit.
That's Evil AJ.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Stupid lag online Blanca. More Honda. Seriously, Honda is like, I'm doing so well. Oh my, that was so close. Saw that, right? What? You saw that, right? The game lagged when he landed, and it dropped like 3 frames of animation, and he just automatically got a free throw. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's fast forward to next crash
I'll
out.
try again, but I'll pick it.
Here we
You
go.
see how laggy it is, right? His jump timing was passing through my move, so I wasn't able to anti-air him ever. And by the way, it's the same fucking guy. It's the Stalker, because it's the same exact way he plays every time. Because he's a scrub, and he has a terrible internet connection. So I'm not playing him again. Go fuck yourself, Stalker.
Ran
fucking
away.
idiot, wasting my time. It's the Stalker. I have a terrible internet connection. I'll just jump and mash, and then mash low attack, and you can't do anything because my internet sucks. Good for you.
Good for you.
Oh my god, fuck this, dude. 100% wins because of a bad connection. Congratulations, you're so good. You played such an amazing high-level fucking match there, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. The best part is when he got the Hail Mary Fierce Punch Shoryuken, which obviously he wanted super, but because he doesn't even know how to do it, he's mashing so hard to get super, he got Fierce Punch Shoryuken. Then I do my super to punish it, but he gets to hit me out of my own super. He's a great fucking player. This game sucks.
Seems that way. He's winning a lot.
All right.
There we go.
He hits me with laggy throws. Fuck you, you fucking scrub. Welcome to this lag. Oh, I noticed this lag. I'll throw you now. Fuck you. You suck. You fucking suck, dude. Hit me with 2 random fucking moves. I'm standing there trying to counter everything he's doing with skill. He's mash, 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 throw, 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 mash, mash. I'm good. Permanent. No up kicks.
All right, we had enough fun with this, I think.
Dude, the connection's gotten much worse. Look how much worse. On a lag switch. This guy.
It's amazing. Look at this. Look at last one. Look at this. So like DSP is doing okay, and then right when the other guy turns it around, look at the lag. It's gotten much worse. Watch this. Watch this. See, DSP's doing okay.
Dude, the connection's gotten much worse.
Uh-oh.
Look how much worse it's gotten.
Uh-oh.
That's not what I did. This guy's cheating. It's this guy.
Yeah, he's cheating.
He's cheating. He's cheating. He turned on a lag switch. How did the connection get so much worse? And now he just jumps non-stop. He turned on a fucking lag switch. You piece of fucking shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. He cheated. Fuck. Oh my. No, he lagged again, dude.
Yep, one hit on him. He lagged again.
Oh my god, he's cheating.
That was sweet.
Dude. Oh my god, a lag switch cheating bitch. Fuck you, Caseman. Fuck you. You are the worst kind of player. I outplayed him completely the first match. Second match, it was close. Oh no, I gotta cheat now. He's a fucking bitch. He blatantly cheated. Unreal, dude. Go fuck yourself.
Really cool.
Boy.
Okay, there we go. We had enough fun here. But you can see he's having a good time in his life right now, not angry at anybody. Big Us Base Zito said, hey, LT, is your favorite superhero the Human Torch since you bought issue number 1 when it hit store shelves? I'm guessing that came out a long time ago, the Human Torch. Human Torch release date. Let's see. Release date was 1939. There we go. I did buy. I love for episode. Issue 1 was an underrated gem. Okay, little Twitter fun. So, Philip, to try to make money, was trying to get rid of his condo. Because remember, we still have the condo at this point. Okay? So he says, incredibly frustrated right now. Trying to figure out how to rent a property when you live across the country is tough. And I do have the whole thing here. Right. Is that it? No. Is that it? No, that's it. Oh, no, that's not it. That's something else. No, that's something else. Anyways, it's fine. He says, I wouldn't rent. I'm a floor installer and people destroy the condo and you'll be spending more money to clean it up. The floor is just shitty rug anyway. I don't really care if they destroy it. Why would you say that? I don't know what the fuck you're saying there, but okay. But he never could find a place. He never could find a good enough place to rent it. He didn't want to get a renting service or anything. It never happened, obviously, as you know. He did say here on this one. Oh, here it is. I found it. I am a legend. Trying to figure out how to rent a property and live across the country from it is nearly impossible. Yeah, you think? Might want to do that before you leave then. And the internet, which is usually a wealth of information on most topics, is absolutely horrid on this one. Should I go directly to a major realtor? Should I find and contact an individual agent? I can't find information on companies who do this kind of service, only for huge companies that manage entire multi-unit facilities in the area where my condo is located. It's like they expect you to just blindly call companies until you find the right one, which I can't do. Because I'm on the other coast and all my free time is after business hours have already ended there. Arg. It seems like you might want to wake up before 11 a.m. then to call? I don't know. Might be a good idea for something this serious, but okay. Philip has some comments on cooking here that I thought were fun.
Also, shout out to Juby the Hoobie, who did a 10-bit cheer. He says, can you do a Cooking with the King 4th of July special? No. No, because all I'm going to be doing is frying one or two chicken patties in a frying pan. It's not anything you need to watch. I'm not even, maybe add a tiny bit of seasoning. That's about it.
I might sprinkle some salt. Or pepper.
So, it's not like I'm doing anything crazy. People still to this day, we're going to bring back Cooking with the King? You guys got to realize, Cooking with the King was supposed to be a parody/funny series.
Notice, look at this fan art, by the way. His armpits have sweat in them.
Where I'm kind of making fun of these people who make these elaborate cooking recipes on YouTube.
That's not what you said at the time. Now it was a parody.
Where I'm kind of making fun of these people who make these elaborate cooking recipes on YouTube by basically making the stupidest possible, simplest dishes poorly.
Is that what it was?
Oh. By the way, the series wasn't called Cooking with the King. It was called Poorly Cooking with the King. It was supposed to be a joke, but I don't know if a lot of people got the joke. Because it seems a lot of people love this series and want me to continue it. I'm like, do you realize what I'm here? Let me give you guys an idea of some of the stuff that I make here.
Please. Go ahead.
Pasta. So what would you see me do? Boil a pot of water, add salt and a tiny bit of olive oil.
Oh, by the way, on this slide, it's the magic slide where you can see the top of his head on the top left. Watch.
You guys an idea of some of the stuff that I make here, all right?
At the top left, he fucked up the slide so you can see him on the top left. His webcam is still visible. So watch the top left. You can see his head.
Pasta. So what would you see me do? Boil a pot of water, add salt and a tiny bit of olive oil, toss the pasta in, stir it. That would be, that's how I make pasta.
That's pretty cool.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, I have chicken patties today. All right, get a frying pan, put some oil in it.
Cool.
Put the patties down, flip them, wait, flip them again, wait, flip them again, wait, wait, flew them again, wait, flew them again, wait.
Who flews them?
Add maybe a little bit of sauce or dressing to the bun with like lettuce and tomato. Done. Wow. What an amazing video. What a slap bang amazing video I would have made, right? But you see what the point is? I don't make anything elaborate. I don't make anything that's even a recipe.
Oh.
The things I make are so simplistic.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing to it. Here, last week, was it? Either last week or the week before, I made Asian stir fry. And people went nuts because I took a picture for Instagram. Why didn't you make a Cooking with the King? All right. Here you go. You ready? Asian stir fry. I have a bag of frozen Asian style vegetables. I have a bag of frozen chicken pre-cut.
Those are American style.
I have 2 kinds of sauce. Soy sauce, which I put in the bottom of the wok.
That's Asian style.
Toss the chicken in till it's thawed. Then you
toss the chicken in until it's thawed?
You toss the veggies in. Then you add stir-fry sauce and a little bit of seasoning. You stir.
You throwing frozen chicken in there? What are you doing? Huh? Now I'm interested.
Veggies in. Then you add stir-fry sauce and a little bit of seasoning. You stir. And then it's done. That's not a recipe.
Yes. Well, how is that not a recipe?
It's not a recipe, folks. So there you go. That's what I'm trying. The point I'm making. It's not anything elaborate. It's not anything special. And no, I'm not going crazy working on like elaborate recipes for myself because here's the thing. This is what I always said when I was back living in Connecticut by myself. All right,
yeah,
this
please,
is the God's honest truth.
Please.
If you live alone, there's no reason to cook because if you cook, it takes way too much time, effort, and cleanup.
You heard it here first, guys.
For a meal just for you. It's one thing if you're making a meal for 2 people or more, and it's an elaborate.
How much are you eating out at this point, Philip? How much? Remember, we heard about those fast food coupons that he only goes once a week?
Elaborate meal that has like a different. It's one thing if you're making a meal for 2 people or more, and it's an elaborate meal that has like different vegetables and meat and everything in it, okay, or starch, whatever. Or if you're making enough that's like, oh, it's leftovers for multiple meals or whatever, then it makes sense. But just doing elaborate recipes to cook for yourself, you're spending hours for a fucking meal for yourself. It's like, I don't even have time for that. I got stuff to do. For example, when I finish this stream right now, okay,
oh, we're gonna hear how he's a very busy boy.
I'm going to be going downstairs and making these chicken patties, right? So just
how long's that gonna take?
Just between frying the chicken patties, cutting the veggies, lettuce, tomato, and everything, onion, putting on the patty, eating it, and then cleaning up, and then washing the dishes, probably gonna take over an hour. All right.
Over an hour. But didn't he just say it doesn't make sense to cook for yourself? But now he's explaining how he is cooking for himself?
Just for the simplest of meals. Now, I'm not going to get down there till 5:30 because I have to upload videos. So you figure I'm not even going to finish dinner till 6:37. Guess what? My next stream's at 7:30. So where would I have gotten this mysterious time to cook some massive, elaborate meal in order to do this? You see what I mean? But this is what people don't realize because a lot of the people who make these kind of comments don't live that kind of life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Younger people who don't have that life experience don't understand how stuff works. Yes.
Younger people. Yeah. The people that definitely don't know how life works, like how to hang up a picture on the wall without daddy's help.
I'm going to sit there and make a four-course meal for myself. 5 hours of cooking and prep.
Extremism.
Make a video series of it. That'll get like 4,000 views. And by the way, no second stream because I spent all night cooking. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
So there you go, folks. That's the point. No, Cooking with the King is not coming back. People need to just give up on this notion because there's no way it can come back when I don't really cook.
All right. Valorant says, why does it sound like he's struggling to breathe? This is his like least healthy period ever right now, right? I mean, he is, as you can hear, he doesn't have time to cook, but yet he is going to cook and it's going to take him an hour. But he's never been more heavily drinking than he was at this time, I think, honestly. So, moving forward here, this is just from that time period. This is interesting. So someone from the forums posted this. I'm not going to read it all, but this is a true dent here. Just into the mind of dents here. So, okay, guys, but this is the shit how Philip I think Philip takes all this shit as fact sometimes. So this guy says, okay, I'm a longtime fan. I've been watching the trolls for a month. I've been trying to figure them out. I think I uncovered quite a bit. I think I uncovered that they run everything in some sort of hierarchy. You'll see some of them follow orders like soldiers, whilst others sit on top of the pyramid and tell everyone what to do. The ones on top take all the credit, and lower tier grunts just seem to get the recognition of being in the group. Still in my findings, I have found one central person at the top of all this. One being that has controlled all of this since day one. Here are the ranks, and they will show you who follows who. You ready? Number 1, Master in Command, Mr. Medicare. I've delved deep into the happenings within the DSP fans, and he seems to be the controller of all the trolls to some extent. He tells what to do and how to do it. He tells the SOK what to do and how to do it. I believe he's the central controller of all that is wrong with this community, and has been for a very long time. Every time something happens, he always seems to have his hand in the cookie jar. Though his name is involved with the SOK, so he doesn't get his hands dirty when something goes down. It is also my belief he may run other similar groups in other fan bases. The General. The Generals. Fred Fox, King of Pole, and Evil AJ. These guys make sure everyone is doing their job. These are your controllers. King of Pole, again, may not be associated with the SOK completely, but seems to help run and organize them and possibly other groups on the internet. Mr. Medicare doles out the orders, and the generals choose how they get done. You'll notice they don't usually get their hands dirty either, make the others do all the work. This is classified info. Yeah, this is classified. Do not release this. Sorry, guys. I'm blowing the roof off. If you start trouble with them, then they will release their followers onto you and make your life miserable. Next are the grunts. Freddy Fazfuck, Dragon Killer, Rad, King of Crybabies, most of the others SOK members. They take care of the day-to-day tasks for the SOK. They are the ones that show up for DSP streams and harass, have enough YouTube accounts, dislike Phil's videos hundreds of times, and make and edit videos. They're the ones who supply the money to give Phil fake tips and bits. They are controlled and manipulated by the higher-ranked members. This may stem from a lack of self-esteem, which may be how they find themselves in this place. It is by far the most interesting rank to discuss, because I haven't found how they recruit these guys. Where do the generals find them? And finally, we have the outsiders. Phil, Bird, Purnell, Goutside Phil, The Plague, TNT, they call me Text. These guys are primarily found on Twitter and seem to follow little to no rules or orders. They're the most mysterious. I've theorized they're either members of other troll groups controlled by Mr. Medicare who come in when needed, or they're individuals who wish to become part of their system. I've come up with this theory mostly due to The Plague TNT. If you check out his YouTube, he's mostly concentrated on harassing another YouTuber named Spoony. Spoony Experiment, no. I am not in the Spoony community, therefore do not know the ins and outs. But based on this, it should be assumed that they all probably come from other troll groups around the internet, and they are all controlled by Mr. Medicare. This realization of what I've stumbled on is terrifying. This isn't a group of dudes just screwing around. It is a ready, well-controlled online militia that when used can execute missions very easily and very quickly. I would like to know if anyone has any other theories, and maybe I missed some things that you see. Is Mr. Medicare the highest rank? Does it go further up? I just wanted to warn everyone on what they might be dealing with and make sure you stay safe. So yeah, it's probably a fan fiction, but it's very funny. In either case, it's funny. Also, during this time period, Philip's obviously posting the fuck out of the forums with books you need to read. Here is, I'm just going to read the bottom paragraph because this was the most interesting. Now, before anyone says, we'll just sell the house and work on edited videos, allow me to say this up front. You're a fucking moron. This house is massively increased in value. And if I can hold it on, and I can hold on to it for a few more years, I can potentially refinance it, put a second mortgage on it to pay off all of my existing unsecured debt and fix my credit permanently. But I have to get to that point. Selling a house isn't an overnight thing. And quite frankly, I have no money to even get the house in a selling condition right now. It would definitely need some things fixed, repaired, etc. Ultimately, everyone's excuse for my problems is that I didn't just immediately give up, sell everything, and move back to Connecticut. Well, that's not how life works. Because despite what these uneducated kids will tell you, nothing is free. Everything costs money, which I have none of right now. So moving isn't possible unless it gets so bad that we're in a breakdown situation and I absolutely have to. Even then, I won't be going back to Connecticut because I don't have another $7,000 to pay movers to get my shit back over there. Yeah, it's not as easy as the dumb fuck kids will tell you. So I'm gonna keep plugging away at my streams, vids, covering the new releases and the like, and doing downtime projects in between. And then doing game reviews for big AAA releases when I have time. And that's it!
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life
and realize fuck with this!
Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my...
So Philip is definitely panicking over money right now in all sorts of ways. Oh, sorry. There's another one here. This is another rambling twit longer that happened during this time period. One final note. My ability to do this full time relies on Twitch stream contributions via bits, subs, and tips. Since I will not be streaming from July 12th to 16th. Now, many say this is the start of... this was at the very least when something with Catherine happened. Okay? Now, he did put a lot of social media up of Instagram and stuff, so I don't think he moved there. But at the very least, maybe Catherine came over at this time. Now, this is earlier than I remember, too, but he did take off 4 days, and he's not taking off 4 days for nothing. Okay? Anyways, but I obviously will not be receiving said cheers, subs, tips during this time period. To make up for this, here's where you come in. I hope that viewers will be extra generous during the first week of Dark Souls streaming, and then again upon my return from time away. If not, July could be a disastrous month, and we certainly don't want that, when I'll need funds readily available to purchase all of the new upcoming releases during the busy fall gaming season. Thanks in advance for your help and support and understanding. I hope to come back refreshed and ready for daily streams once I return from my time away. I'll read that one part again. To make up for this, I hope the viewers will be extra generous during the first week of Dark Souls, and then again upon my return from time away. If not, July could be a disastrous month, and we certainly don't want that. Here we go. And here's a little bit from that exact same time period we're talking about here, about the time off.
What's going on for the rest of this week? Because yes, this week, because of the positive kind of things that have happened, I am going to be taking the time off that originally I scheduled, which means the next couple of days streaming is going to be extended. It's going to be even heavier than usual in order to make surplus videos, in order to be able to keep you busy during the time off that I'm going to have away from streaming, all right?
So who knows about that time off, but he's definitely going to do it because the Atlas copyright strikes went away, and the Dark Soul, I think there was a Rockstar Games had a copyright thing he bitched about as well. That got cleared up. So because of those positive things, we're going to do the scheduled time off we had. Now those 4 days are a mystery, and I'm ready to hear all ideas or theories about that because it's way too early in the timeline. I mean, we are 1 month after messaging Kat. 1 month. Was he just cleaning to get it ready for her? Does that take 4 days? I mean, he really needs money now more than anything else. You know what I mean? I just don't understand this in my timeline of my head here, right? What was he doing, right? But anyways, moving on. We do have more twit longers to talk about. Please read this important message. Everyone, I need to say thank you. After the horrendous events earlier today, false copyright strikes against DSP Gaming. That was from fucking Rockstar, whatever. I was, and still am, very worried about the future. But the tremendous amount of people who showed up for tonight's Dark Souls 2 stream and the amazing outpouring of support, that was truly something special. I love doing this for a living, but I hate asking for money. I'd much rather just shoot the shit with you guys on stream and get right into the games. But sadly, that hasn't been become a reality yet. With all of the YouTube issues all year so far in 2017, it's become a constant reporting of the next thing going wrong or the next emergency that I have no control over and couldn't have foreseen. Although admittedly, losing DSP Gaming, my 7+ year long running gaming channel with over 40,000 videos on it alone, that would be heartbreaking and incredibly disheartening, is by far the worst thing that could happen. I only hope that either Atlas or Rockstar can help to get this mess cleared up within 7 days, or else DSP Gaming may be history. Okay? If I have to become a full-time streamer moving forward, then so be it. Because nights like tonight show me that it can work and be an incredibly fun, positive thing. I know that there cannot be nights like tonight every single day, but I am seeing massive positive growth on the Twitch channel consistently. And this is a very, very good thing. If you haven't yet, please make an effort to join the channel tomorrow or when you can the next few days while I'm streaming. I think you'll like what you see. And thank you to everyone who cheered, sub-tipped me today, as it really does help. At least in the short term. Considering DSP Gaming is at least going to see a sharp decline in earnings, if not completely shut down this coming week. I hope to have more positive info for you soon. So to sum it up, we drama baited, we pity baited as hard as we could about these copyright strikes, and that's all we're doing right now, by the way, is thanks so much for your positivity, but just to let you know, things might still be bad. So today was great, but keep it coming if you don't mind, because things might still be bad. They would turn out to be fine, but they might be bad. But I will need all your money going forward, so keep it going. You know what I mean? Just don't stop it. Okay? So, now it is time for us to go on our trip. Well, real quick, let me read a few things here. Joshua Clan in the house says, holy fuck, Phil. I'm audio style right now. And he is rambles and rambles. And shoot me if you want. If you're above 30 and you're putting Mega Man pictures up, cringe. Now, I don't want to say that broad of strokes here. Of that putting up Mega Man pictures is bad. Because you got your hobbies, you got your hobbies. What I think is cringe, though, is putting, not being proud of your hobbies and explaining to a relationship you have, like your wife or your girlfriend that you live with, hey, you know what? I like this stuff. And this is one thing that I want to put up. And they might also have something that part of that negotiation, let's say. Let's say Leanna says, well, you can put it up in the office, but not in the fucking living room. And I think that's a fair thing. But don't just put everything down, and then the second she leaves, put it all back up. Because that's like you not living your life, right? I think that's the most cringe part for me, right? That if you like something that much and you spent that much money on something, you should be able to put it up. Now, maybe it can't be in the living room or something. There's a compromise in relationships, guys. But, you know, it's just, it's a stupid way to live, right? Joe Dub says, it's only a game. Why? It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Big ups. That is a, what's that goalie's name? He played for the Flyers. He played for a lot of teams. That he was on the Ducks when he said that, but he did play for the Ilya Brizgalov. There you go. He did play for the Flyers. That was the last team he played for, I believe. So I'm still right. I'm more right, actually. Mr. Matt says, "Who fries pre-made chicken patties like that? Especially the frozen style. And it sounded like he got the wok and put the soy sauce in the bottom, and then like cooked it in like soy sauce as the oil. I don't know. It's really weird." Nicholas Baxter says, "Is there proof he has a wok? I've never seen a wok in his place. That is a good point. But I could see him buying a wok, though, right? Oh, we're cooking Asian food, honey? We got to pick up a wok. Let's get one." Yeah, that's good for Asian food, honey. Pick it up. Oh, Big Guy says, Phil did admit at one point that all the extended days off were because Kat was visiting. But I thought that was like in December, November. This early? I didn't remember it being this fucking early. That's what's insane to me. But, you know, makes... Like, Kat's visiting this early? It's wild. All right, so what time is it? 1:45. Okay, like 15 more minutes and we got to be done this. But we do have to do our Instagram. Oh, fuck off. Because I'm fucking banned from his, so I got to scroll down. I gotta scroll down to all of them. He bans my ass. Here, I'll go down. I had it all ready for us too, and I gotta scroll down again. Pretend I'll just keep scrolling as I read here. So Matthew, he banned me many years ago. Because remember when people used to say like, okay or something? I joined in on that fun many years ago. I wish I could find out when it was. Like I was this tangentially following DSP, and I did okay, and I got banned for the okay. I didn't get any value with my banning. It was just the okay. I was pissed. So hold on, we got to scroll down. Hold on, it takes a second. Matthew 993 says, and that's the bottom line because DSP said so. Oh, look, we found a something for that side, that little corner. Ghosty tree. Oh, ghosty tree, oh, ghosty tree. Please bring us ghouls and goblins. Oh, man. Hilarious. Hilarious, man. Very funny. Big Dog says, how do you fall in love with a man going through financial ruin and clearly has issues during this time? Well, first of all, I don't think there's any... Who says any love is a part of this? And when you're running away from what could be a abusive relationship and you have nowhere else to go, that might make you do exactly that, Big Dog. But who knows about the true details of that story, right? So I'm going to keep scrolling down here because it takes a second. But once you get to the part where he gets single, he becomes an Instagram boy. He starts Instagramming all the time. So hold on, let me show you here. We got to get down there though, because over 2019, we're almost there. Holy crap, we just got bucketfuls of hail dropped on our heads out here. Cool. Oh God, I had this already loaded too. I had this already loaded. First night home as a married man. Life is good with the wrestling in the background. First time watching wrestling with my wedding ring on. Pretty cool. Hope we have your CM Punk thing up at this point, right? Or nope, you already put that away again. If you're gonna play the Stranger Things 3 game, you need the right 80s game. It's not a disaster. I'm waiting for the fucking thing to load. And I have to keep it up in here. Does anyone know a better way to look at Instagram stuff from people that banned you? I'm not banned by anyone else except DSP, literally, on Instagram. My Instagram is... I don't use it. So we're just waiting here. What else do I have here, though? Let's see what else I have loaded up here. So, okay, I already showed that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Zoo trip. Marriage. We're getting there. We're getting there. Kat and I decorated the office for the big birthday bash marathon. Look at that decoration here. Great. Whoa, look at that huge monitor on the left. Man, she has a sweet setup. Here we go. Okay, we're getting there. Once you start seeing the TV screens, we know we're in the right area. Okay, here we go. Look at all the TV screens. There you go. Huge screen. That's a 20-incher. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. We're getting there. We're almost to where she moves in. Well, before she's there. He was very happy to post about her there this time. Okay, here we go. And he's happy to post pictures of himself, too, during this time, which is very interesting. The peacocking took place. Cat has now made peanut butter cookies. Cat has made homemade chicken enchiladas. Been working on my taxes for about 4 hours. My eyes are burning. All right, there's sundress Cat. Come on. Last time she got a Valentine's Day present right there with those flowers. Okay, making Mexican fajitas for the first time in ages. Look at Philip. Oh, is that the wok? Oh, do we have proof of wok right there? Okay, I think we're almost there. I promise I had this ready before, but stupid internet. Okay, here we go. Christmas. Oh, a little bit more. Almost there. Almost there. It's the Christmas. She's not moved in yet. We're almost there. Oh, there where she visited in December to put up the Christmas tree. Everyone wondered who that was. Who is that skinny lady? Could be a swimsuit model. Well, I don't know. I think that's the escort. We also got shopping Instagrams. We got mod kit. We got blueberries. Oh, look at fresh new haircut. Cat, this could be yours. Catherine, this could be yours. Check this out. Fresh new cut. Hell yeah. Oh, we're back. Oh, look at this. First selfie in my new Teespring sweatshirt. Looking cool. Catherine, you definitely want to move in. Look how many pictures there are from the holiday season. It's insane. House is only 60 degrees Fahrenheit? Fireplace time! Haven't worn this shirt in 4 years. I think I've had it in really old vlogs. This is total peacocking. Check it out, Cat. Oh! Homemade is always better. These pumpkin cookies look really good. This is one of those hair refuses to listen to reason nights. Philip's an Instagram girly. Look at him. Where's the OnlyFans link? You have a free OnlyFans for a month? Well, here we go. So it's finally cold enough, busting out the long sleeves at night to stay warm. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Freddie says, hi. How many of these I've shown you are just pictures of the TV? A nice pasta dinner to prepare for tonight's horror antics and the evil within. I wonder what Asian pears taste like. Yes! Making meatballs for the first time in 2 years. Hope you enjoy some onions, some meat with your onions there. We're shopping for Halloween now. If you're going to do this, just use a fork. Thanks, Philip. Gatekeeping. So we have some Halloween stuff here. Still watching Once Upon a Time, and near the end of season 1. It's not bad. Here, Hungry Man. Come on. Okay, this one looks better than the last one I tried. We are doing the Hungry Man foods. Hell yeah. We can't cook. We're single now, guys. I prefer a penne. He's owning the meme here. It's officially autumn, so I've decided to have the house So I've decked out the house with the fall decor. DiGiorno crispy pan pizza. Yeah. Just a single guy doing his best. Starbucks. Look at him. Of course, the day I scheduled to power wash my driveway was wet when it rained. Oh, yeah, he said he did power wash. He bought that thing for a one-time use. Come on. Everything pumpkin spice, more TVs. How many pots of boiled pasta? How many pictures of boiled pasta do we have? About to make stir fry for the first time in forever. Another hungry man. My spider play. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. New haircut looks good. I needed a nice trim. Another shot of my newly trimmed haircut, which I really like. Hope you enjoy this, Catherine. This is for you. This could be yours. We have another pasta. We have a boiling pot of pasta again. We have a Sonic hat. We had a lot of fun during this time on Instagram, at least, guys. I wanted to show you some positivity today. So here's the positive part of this. We had a lot of fun on Instagram. And interestingly enough, it started like legitimately after Leanna left. Like legitimately right after, we're back on the gram. Okay, the craziest thing. Chicken sausage float. Did you know that? Cool. He bought the Super Mario movie? Cool, man. Look at you. All right, making the pasta sauce, cane sugar. Chicken. Oh, here we go. You love it. You love this. Look at this. This could be yours, Cat. Check this out. Come on. This could all be yours. This could be yours. Come on. This could be yours. Come on. All right. So as you can see, there's a lot of posts of selfies and a lot of movie screens. There's some alcohol. When it's this hot, do what the Eskimos do. Eat Italian ice pops. Strawberries and Sonic cartoons. Wore the Skeletons design tee all day on stream today. About to film a 1-Up box unboxing. At least my antacid is gluten-free. Oh, God. What it actually looks like when I'm working at my desk. A reminder, he's holding the camera there. Oh, man. Look at all these TV screens. Okay, yeah, and these I wanted to show this part. This is where we can stop. So here's we're doing our cleaning. These pictures are right here are all from the break he just went on. Okay, so can I sleep tonight? It would be nice, but apparently too much to ask after something. There we go. So now we go on our break and we start cleaning. So we have turkey burgers, a nice Italian dinner with sausage. We have an alcohol shotgun. He went to see Spider-Man himself. Now, I saw what you said earlier, Logan. It might have been a someone else style thing, but he did go to see... This is the movie screen of Spider-Man alone, or maybe he had a date. We'll never know. He did get some plants for the house. Those all died, by the way. And here's the... He also said, I will not be using Twitter at all during this break, okay? He said, I'm not going to use Twitter at all, okay? But here we go. Let's see how much he didn't use Twitter or social media. Great final stream before the break. Now upping vids, DSP Gaming. Okay. LOL was never... Made my turkey burgers a bit differently this time with ciabatta bread. Hopefully it's good. Spoken like a truly uninformed moron. Enjoy a life of ignorance. Someone who I don't know that tags me randomly in a tweet to insult me isn't a fan. They're a moron. You can't lose what you don't have. Okay. There we go. And now we start the... thanks to everyone for a great Dragon Rapper 2 stream. Some funny stuff in there. Now opening vids, DSP Gaming. There we go. Now we're starting our fucking vacation, all right? Let's see what this one is. Unavailable. God damn it. Moving on. First 2.5 hours of my time off. Queuing up my YouTube uploads, paying bills, and business emails. Now about to clean the house. Joy. The Swiffer Sweeper is a goddamned godsend. It takes about 4.5 hours to clean my entire place. My back is killing me, but I now have a clean house, and it has to stay that way. Funny joke here about empty beer cans, face down slices of pizza, and cocaine everywhere. Very funny, very funny. Reminder that new batch of videos, anything else? Friday's new vids. After a relatively sucky Wednesday, got to do a bit of fun stuff today. Hope everyone is enjoying the time away and watching old playthroughs. So this one was interesting. Uber, does anyone recognize Uber Haxer Nova? Apparently he was in the Drunken Peasants. And he said, and let's be real, the only person I would hire on a whim like that is DSP. Oh, the Creatures, excuse me. Not that, Creatures. And he's saying that as a joke, right? And Philip responds like he must search himself. Because how else would you find that? He didn't even tag him. Nobody could handle it, sadly. We must stay separate for the good of the entire internet. Right? That's not... It was a joke making fun of him. Anyways. Ladies and gents, thanks to an awesome fan, I'll be checking out Destiny 2 beta for Xbox One. Hope it answers questions. And there we go. So far, my time off has been good. And surprisingly, I've mostly stayed off of social media. Being disconnected feels weird, but necessary. I will once again scroll down to the amount of tweets we did in 2 days. Okay, sorry, 3 days. This is how many tweets we did. In 3 days. But he's definitely staying mostly off of social media, right? Doing a good job, Philip. Nothing wrong and everything correct. Come on, man. Everyone can see. Anyways. Getting a kitty something for the house. A little something for the house. God, what kitty? What's that? But anyways, after this, it would again, Catherine would be a bigger part of this, and that would be, I do have a girlfriend thing would come out and stuff, so that's going to be where we end up today in our sad boy era of cleaning up our house, complaining about cooking, things like this. Big ups to Val, who says, good God, Phil absolutely ruined that woman. Yeah, that's true. Fish Tank says, this is so funny considering how Cat turned out. Yes, that's true. Ikiro says, he went ham on IG because he knew Leanna used it. You think? I don't know if it was for Leanna, but that's a funny thought. And Jericho says, hi, Aunt Acid. That's the one with gout. Oh, Aunt Acid. That's her nickname around the house. Anyways, Catherine will move in not too long after this, of course. We had a lot of fun on Instagram, though. Look at us. All of this in months. Just in a few fucking months. I think maybe Kat used Instagram and he knew it or something. I'm guessing. I mean, why else? I have no idea. But anyways, that'll do it for the lore stream, my friends. Thanks so much for chilling. You will be redirected to the pre-stream where we will watch a little bit of last night, and then the pre-stream should start right away. So, thanks so much for joining so far. We'll see you on the other side. You should be redirected automatically, but if you're not, you know how it goes. I'll put the link in chat. But all right, guys, you're a legend. Let's get a happy picture to end with, right? This is when a lot of people are asking for this, and a lot of people are sending me emails. They want this. Here you go. Let's end on a high note, all right? You're all legends. See you on the other side. Bye.